All right, welcome to the program. My name is Dr. Mankota. You are watching the TPN TV and Radio Network. Well, today we get a very interesting discussion. I want for make we all go discuss as a nation. As we all know, we know say the I think it's time now for call a failed attempted coup, right? Because at least the government says don't call a coup. So I think it is time now for what we call an attempted coup take place. Um, Let me just put this thing up. Take place on the 26th of November, I think last Sunday, and we all know what's in the go on right in a salon, and this now we can discuss about right now, okay? And we all know say there is always a tradition here at the TP and TV. The viewers una where they watch win, we're not a part of the program. Okay. Anything we discuss now, we want for let us self involved in this discussion. And we want for let una put una comment at the comment section of the platform where they watch we from. We get with a broadcast in 4 platforms. We get Facebook, where we did broadcast. So if they watch me from Facebook, if you put comment, they are put that comment in at the comment section of Facebook. We also broadcast on YouTube. The same thing, just put your comment at YouTube comment section. I able to read an aya. Then with the broadcast now Caster now a very new platform where it's just feel like Facebook, feel like YouTube. So at the broadcast day, then also the broadcast now we website. So these are the 4 places where at the broadcast we want for a from you too. We know they just come for can't tell when are waiting at the situation at the country. Then when I just the listing to it. Probably when I get more information than probably we they try for giving us some information. So you are part of the broadcast, and that's now the tradition here. If you really want for call, you can call me at the number we see at the screen, so 480-409-4001. So you're able for call we and you're able for call we and give you a comment. And for people that way they outside of the United States, you can use you let me see. You can use if you get Skype, you can use your Skype for free for call that number then. Yeah. So now then places then they we the broadcast, and if you want for be part of the program. Now, as you see now the screen, the title here is Who Are Really the Coup Plotters in Sierra Leone? If I remember, after the coup, there are so many conspiracy theories where they go on at the country. And a very, very predictable, where nowadays, if something happens as alone, you will get people then way immediately then go into work based on parties and politics. And this coup is no different at all. Just like on Sunday, last Sunday, I was a little bit surprised for see the government not call this as an attempted coup. Instead, they try for manage the situation by calling it a security breach, even to the president's own state of the nation, in own speech to the nation, call a coup. I think they say now he don't call them say na a coup, but at that time he not been called a coup. He say na a security breach, and I was wondering why the president is unwilling for call this as an attempted coup. Then I begin think within me on small sense, and I find out some few things then which make the president been afraid or not being willing for call him a coup. There are few things we can have in mind. And the main one we I believe say probably in a make it get to do with economics. What does that mean? We know say at this time the country is practically broke. Yes, I heard about a day or two ago. Then say NRA are able to raise over 1 trillion leons for 1 month. That is for November. Okay. But how much for 1 trillion leons? Is it about $1 million? I don't know. Mr. Kabo will able do the calculation for me and see na professional accountant. Mr. Kabo not shake you though. And they bring you cam, you just wait no more. They can't expose you. So 1 trillion leons is okay. The 100,000. They are we know the exchange rates because I know the exchange rate, but this is too big for me. Yeah, we know the exchange rate. $1 million is it 1 trillion? 1 trillion leons? I think so because the $100,000 now 1 billion. No, the 100,000 is it 2 billion because the exchange rate is now about 22,000 per dollar. So if you calculate for the 100, now 2,200,000, and if you calculate by 1,000, now 220 million. Never mind. Anyway, me not to mathematician. I feel maths terribly in our school. Now maybe the cake per maths. Let's tell you now. I mean the cake per maths. I not good per maths at all. Anyway, okay. So, but we not say practically the country is broke. And we about a couple of weeks ago we make a special program at this platform where we show the status of the economy in the country. Where about 92% of the GDP in Salon now from loans from outside, foreign loans. 92% of GDP, foreign loans. So it tells you the situation of the economy. And when this situation happened, I believe say the government consciously not been willing for call them a coup, because if they call it a coup, that means the country. Okay. I don't think so. Okay, Michael Cook, I don't think say 1 trillion leons now $500 million. I don't know. I don't think say Salon will able to raise $500 million per month. If they're able to do that, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Because we enter annual GDP in about 4 billion. Yeah, that's wonderful. Anyway, thank you for that clarification. Yeah, so then can realize say if the country then call them a coup, that means the country is unstable. And when the country is unstable, it undermines the economic prosperity because investors are then afraid for invest in the country. And they just try for tell them what I think now been the reason what to make the government not being willing or refuse for column a coup until finally they realize, say, everybody knows an attempted coup. So then call her now. So I think say now this at first they not their mind for say, okay, we still have a lot of work to do when it comes to the economy, and we they try for woo in investors them. So if something like this happen, now a coup, it actually creates a kind of difficulties for we. I'm just saying, I don't know what's in the minds of the SLPP-led government, but this now the logical explanation where I get, you can get your own, you can, okay. Oh, okay. So, yeah, Michael, yeah, I know say 500 million is $500,000 is equals to 1 trillion. It's still too small, to be honest with you. It's too small. Okay, so that's my own conclusion that one day. For say it could be that's those the reasons, but finally then call it a coup. And immediately after this coup happened, we see the partisan players there then come into the game. Now social media, you they get a lot of misinformation, disinformation, a lot on social media. Let me give you an example. Some of the people there when come on social media, some of them I get high respect for them because those people have been diplomats. So at least me expecting, even though they're not in the government again, so at least they get for protect their own integrity. We I believe say now the most important thing anything now this one your integrity is more important than anything. Then come out and say, well, this now a stage coup. A stage coup. Mr. Gabo, are you ready? Because I think the shake. Okay, now you're ready. And say now they can say this now a stage coup. Madabio actually staged this coup. Waiting at the explanation on this. Then say because Madabio will sign the dialogue agreement, and one of the agreements, according to them, I'm telling you what them put on social media. Now they tell you so. One of the agreements talks about the release of political prisoners. And Madabio no one for releasing political prisoners. Make you see the ridiculousness of the way we Sierra Leoneans and they don't put themselves. Madabio refused for release the prisoners, or maybe we don't kill some of the prisoners them. So the best way now way he could do, he get for stage a coup for overthrowing himself, and he used that for say, well, now this, now that, so therefore, in they do this, in they do that. That's now one of the conspiracy theories. Okay, that's now one of them. And some people then say the dialogue agreement call for make then give mandates, not to call actually, then give mandates to the team where they just then said so the election review committee team ERC for make them able for demand for the disaggregated results, and if they find out saying Madabio not win the election, then get the power. This not to me say I'm just telling you waiting at the conspiracy theories way they go now social media, because I'm here to educate. Okay. So if they can find out say the committee can find out say Madabio lost the election, so then get for do a new election. And Madabio no want that make he staged this coup, he want for overturn himself. for maybe get an excuse. Well, there are also other conspiracy theories now. The SLPP side, I'm telling the one where I just want to tell you now from the APC side. Now I did tell you now the conspiracy theories from the SLPP side. On the SLPP side, then say now the APC party now they try for overthrown Madabio and then get an argument. Waiting at the argument. Well, most of the people the way they capture now been the former bodyguards for Anes by Koroma. And this it gets all the hallmark of the APC, especially Anes by Koroma. Well, I'm not here to defend Anes by Koroma. I'm here to set the record straight and try for dig in to the possibility of this coup for educate people then, because I say to God, you go on social media, you get so many disinformation. Let me start with Anes by Koroma for say a hand deep on this coup. I don't know whether Anes Koroma a hand deep on this coup. We got to wait and see inside the investigation take way. But if I did talk to the argument, not to whether Anes Koroma are responsible or involved or not, I'm talking about the argument where some of them conspirators put in for accuse Anes Koroma. I don't think say because Anes Koroma at one point in time he hired some people there in government, and Anes Koroma left power about nearly 6 years ago. And therefore, Anes Koroma for responsible for everything where them people then they do after the young government done, they all don't scatter, everybody don't go in your way. I not think say na a good argument. It just about like I get a company, I hire you for make it can work for me. Then maybe the company is closed. Yeah, maybe sometimes you can get some kind of relationships. I not deny the fact. But for say because then accuse you for say you involve certain things. So therefore me, we be hire you about 6 years ago, where probably sometimes relationship it not dead like the way it been there before. So therefore me responsible. I think say it is unfair to Anes by Koroma. If this is the argument where the people are in the time for put, I think it is unfair. If Anes Koroma is responsible, I think the investigation could prove that. But at this time, please, we not come up behind Anes by Koroma. We not focus on the actual culprits then. If Anes Koroma is responsible, the evidence get for sure. Okay? But the argument on the type of put, in a whole water at all for say Anes Koroma in handed it because some informer guys say, well, anyway. All right. Now we come to the SLPP. The one the way they call say Madabio it orchestrates this coup. Come on, guys. What's not the reason the way Madabio for orchestrate a coup for try for overthrowing himself? Well, we live in advanced societies. Even if you don't live in an advanced society, you live in an advanced world nowadays. People, they're not even try to understand that. They're not even shame. And we get people that way highly respected. Then they still try for fan them misinformation here. For say Madabio try for overthrowing himself. I don't think so. I believe say this now actual coup. It was planned. This coup was planned. I think the one the way planned the coup now where would they call amateurism? Either because of hatred or because of stupidity, they don't even know what they do. And another thing where I believe say Naing actually instigates some of them people there. try for plan this coup. Now the influence of social media. I think the coup makers, they strongly believe, say, the people of Sierra Leone, then go rise up. Okay, then go rise up if a ragtag group come in and say them don't overthrown. Because them believe, say, the entire country is against Madabi. Stupidity. Because what in they read on social media, they don't know, say, it's different from what in the reality. And I see some videos na Guinea. Then say na Guinea. I'm not able to verify that before I come at this program. Where I see some folks them they dance. I believe say most of them don't see this video we go around. Then say na Guinea. I don't know whether not true or not, but that is what I have been hearing all over. Saying na Guinea, this now the people that way been come for overthrown. I mean they wait na Guinea, then see way they succeed, then come in. This tells you the stupidity of people here. And at that time, people here, some of them, they idolize. They say, show me your friend, then I will tell you exactly who you are. Anybody who associate himself with them kind of people here, stupidity. Now you they go overturn a government, you not get, first of all, you not get weapon, you not get influence by the army, you not get nothing. You just believe, say, the Sierra Leonean people then go rise up for follow you. Well, but not down the more I want to talk about, like what I talked last Sunday. God help Salome. This now God help we. A lot of people they don't know the implication of this particular stupid act, where some of them are good for nothing people they identify for which we counsel. The country is divided. This is a fact. Politically, okay? I'm talking about politically. The country is divided. The one they're waiting at the southeast, they strongly believe, say, the SLPP enough for them. Now they young party down there. And then they protect them by all costs. And if then a power, that's not their own responsibility for make sure say they protect their government. This not a perception where they out there. The one they waiting at the north and west, the same thing. They believe say the APC party, not their own party. And by all possible means, then go protect the APC party. If a government when an APC government in a power, then now their responsibility for protect them. This now the perception we then don't implant into we against them. The politicians and then don't almost succeed in implanting this perception. Now almost majority of the people in a salon. And when we dip and then kind modia, or say me na APC, and they protect APC by all possible costs. Me na SLPP, and they protect SLPP by all possible costs. Then now comes to the tribal factor into that. Most of the major tribes them believe say they are the arbiters of them two political parties. They believe that seriously. For example, the Timini majority. If you not Timini by default, you not APC. If you not Limba by default, you not APC. Then you go to the southeast. If you not Mende by default, you not APC. If you not Shabro by default, you not APC. SLPP, sorry. Okay. This is not the perception we actually will get now in mind. And I just want to make you step back and listen carefully what they tell you, the importance of what they tell you. Now, with this mindset, we will get so. If by any means, like where Mother Bione in a power, so the SLPP and the Mendes, them believe say, I don't government this. Any attempt for overthrown Mother Bio, If then coup then they succeed, the country automatically they go into a ruthless civil war. This is a fact. And just imagine how many Northwesterners and then at the Southeast, where they do business at the Southeast. You go on for say Rwanda, na placate. Because we don't build up this animosity against each other. We strongly believe say we are enemies then. Because me belong to a different political party, me an enemy. You belong to a different political party, you an enemy. And something like this go happen at that country, an overthrow, it could have been worst. So now that make us say, we thank God Sierra Leone is blessed because then nonsense people they not succeed. What them they try for do? Like what would they talk so? Now different thing. So what in my statement here, my monologue here? Do ya, my brothers and sisters, whether you're not APC, you're not SLPP, Sierra Leone is bigger than them political party. Sierra Leone is too bigger than them political party. And I believe say we all supposed to go for the bigger things instead of them petty stuff here. We always they try for divide with. A coup na Sierra Leone, whether na SLPP government or na APC government, na a terrible mistake at this time. It's not gonna work. It is just they plunge the country into a civil war. And we thank God, especially some people there within us alone. We people them, where most of them are innocent people them. We thank God this not succeed. And I also want to thank the Sierra Leonean people them, the police and the army. They're not buy into this nonsense. They're not buying into that. And I hope say then they continue for do the patriotic duty where they take oath for protect the country. Okay? So this na my monologue. Now I bring in Mr. Cabo. Mr. Cabo, I know say you get a lot for talk, but I want to make you tell me the misinformation, or you can call it disinformation, because misinformation that's something where somebody they say on intentionally trying to mislead people there. Disinformation now something where somebody intentionally say what they can talk now wrong thing, not correct, but it still try for talk and for spread false information and confuse people them. So what thing are you on take on this?
But thank you, Mr. Mangota. Actually, I'll just say it. I have maybe an hour or so to be with you. I'll be leaving for New Jersey for me and my wife to attend a family birthday for. So, but I try. I said, let me come and let me see because why? This issue don't take place from Friday. I mean Sunday, and I had you on Sunday. Was it Sunday morning? I really the call. But I was like, no, me, I'm not going to join Mr. Manchester because the time is very short. It's too soon to join and to get the facts. And up to date, even when it is now, we still get the confusion to short away that we're not getting facts, just like you mentioned. But me and you and any other person in the country, except otherwise, we know it is a coup. But for the authorities, they got to be very meticulous to call it a coup. So when you say, "Mara, they'll be afraid," they listen to your words there. Use the word afraid for call and coup.
Or unwilling.
I don't unwilling or afraid. I don't think saying afraid is afraid. Always the leader and I forgive the final verdict of any situation. And anything we say in our policy statement. So I think I want to applaud him where he take restraints for make sure say you got to understand what is going on before he call this a spade a spade. You know. And for your information, maybe you missed that. Probably in Freetown is about what time is it now? 6 o'clock in Freetown, 5:30,
Oh, 7:30.
7:30. So in 30 minutes time, Madabio is going to be in the air talking to the nation. So I just let you know that. So you
You,
will know.
you
Yeah,
mean
he's going to be
you mean
tonight
for
in 30 minutes time in Sierra Leone, eight
okay.
o'clock. He's going to address the nation.
Okay, yeah, I heard that. Okay, I go try for
So
uh,
so let me try quick. Let me see. Let me not miss and So he's going to be there to address the nation. Probably he's going to call it a coup because I believe he has got enough information now, and that's what I was expecting. So to me, it's kudos to him for we put rush because we always there that. So the second part of it is that the conspiracy theories that are going about where you mentioned. I watch other audios, videos. People are actually confused. I'm telling you. I watch audios radios that are coming from London, in Britain, UK, and all those radio televisions where we Salonians and they organize, they capture them and they listen to all of them. It's all conspiracy theories up to this afternoon. All conspiracy, and these people are authorities. Are grown up people. And because for one day, for one reason and the other, Mr. Mankota, yeah, on one side or I'm on the other side, we always they try for play the game. But there are certain things as an authority or a grown up person, a responsible person. You can play the game, but when it comes to things like this, there are major things you don't play game on. All right. Now, as you mentioned, people that they talk say, oh, uh, 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 this is not a coup. um, this is that. But in the past, we hear a lot of words people talking. They're going to do an insurrection. They're going to create an insurrection. They're going to create. They're going to overthrow. They're going to take the man out. We hear people saying, "We're going to do an uprising." Uprising. That was the latest after the election. That was not even after the election, like maybe 2 months ago. That was the latest in the media, an uprising from APC authorities in the UK and I. They want an uprising. But my question is, what is the difference between these two? An uprising, an insurrection, assailant, security breach, all those terminologies, coup. What are the differences? At the end of the day, it's what you want to succeed. And all these things don't tell anything like we're gonna go take Maradio, make him, a nice guy, and all this is to dethrone him, is to put him out. So all of them, they catch was a coup. The only difference I can take from those is based on the fact that maybe a coup depends on who planned the coup. A coup could be few people, as compared to an insurrection or an uprising. So the only difference, if there is that the coup might be few people to do a coup to succeed. Not many people, but like an uprising, a lot of people. But at the end of the day, they all come up to the same to unseat whoever that is there. So all these words, it's just like when our too many people say "Saneng Atwine." I don't know if everybody knows speak here, unfortunately. "Saneng Atwine." They are all the same words at the end of the day. Kneel down and bow down. I don't know which is which. How to say? They all at the end of the day come to the same message. So having said that, and with what you said, some people say Madabio set the coup conspiracy. Some people say overthrowing himself with all those things. Those are fine things to listen to, fine prints. The culprits or the coupists, they like to hear these things. The facts, they try to turn them upside down. And we've seen that in the past for so many times since this regime. We see people trying to turn the right to wrong because for one reason and the other, they have advantage over some population who cannot understand from A to B to Z. So they use them to turn the right thing to the wrong thing. I got this message It's not that something from a relative from Freetown. He told me, oh, the man set Coup for overthrow himself. How possible is that? I just shake my head. And since this, I never commented on this Coup until today because I was looking for actually the facts. Now, some people say um, um, it's tribalism because it's just running after the northerners. This is what the coup is like. They want to separate, they want to split the people. So there should be a confusion in the country, total chaos. They say, oh, now the Chimney man, then I did not. Now they know more than they change. Why the Camaras, the Sisters, the Banguras, and the Beast, they are all in the north. But they fail to realize that. One thing I learned from all the various medias, is that there are Mendes who are Sise, Mendes who are Kamara, Mendes who are Bangura. That's the the uniqueness of the southern people. Unlike in the south, when once you are called a last name, the real last name of a Mende man, they know you are not from here because we don't have those last names. But these Kamaras, Banguras, Sise, Kagos, we have Mendes, a lot of them who have these names, so last names. So this now the conspiracy where people are built in. They say, okay, uh, um, they arrest this, they arrest this, all the northerners. Somebody was saying yesterday that the northerners don't understand this. This is tribalism. These are the chimneys that they try for wipe out. But the thing is, my question as a chimney is, what are the chimney in your day hog for hog food? What are we on day? We don't be president, we don't be vice president, we don't have positions with the chimney there. What are we on day? Tell me one prominent chimney man will hold a prominent position in APC. If you call one, you may not be able, it's going to struggle. It's going to be a struggle for you to get two or three prominent people there where they say these are the people, the chimneys. No. But some people are using, because chimney is one of the largest groups, even that was manipulated to them. I'll come to that. One of the largest groups, the chimney. And the Mendes is the largest group in the South. So people are using this. And I can tell you this, Mr. Mankota, 95% of the media, since social, how you call it? Social, well, I don't even know. Since this WhatsApp came to social media, thank you. Since this WhatsApp came to establishment, Facebook, YouTube, uh, and so on and so forth, all those things that have to do with social media, 95% of them are this. I'm telling you now, locals, limbers, susus, fullers, very few chimneys. You will take, I will give you right now radio stations in Sierra Leone, under this YouTube and others to UK and all those people. I'll tell you, there is no chimney there. They are from different tribes. So basically, the chimney is just a tool. It's just a political weapon. It's just a hiding place, somewhere you can go for security and use them because they are manipulated. We are very, to be candid with you, we the chimneys are not that much educated in the north as compared to the locals and the limbas, the fulas, the susus, the mandingos. These little tribes are more educated than us. Remember, yeah, that I can tell you. I was born so long years. Okay, I'll tell you now from my experience. I'll tell you. All right. Since I was born in Sanda in a village, there's no Fula, no Limba, no Loco, nobody lived there, only Tibi. And one of the biggest villages in Sanda, one of the biggest in the whole of Sanda in Mohammed Bangura's constituency, is the biggest. Since I went to primary one, the principal was a local. Hold on, the principal was a local. When I go to primary 4, the principal was a local. They transferred the other one. Up to class 7, the next principal was a local. All teachers are locals. So that statistics alone tells you that inside Sanda, and that statistics enough to tell you that they are more educated. If you have 10 Timini man here, and you have 5 locals or limbas here, 3 of those limbas are educated out of the 5, and maybe 4 of those Timinis are educated out of the 10. So which one is greater? That I tell you. Anybody when they listen to me here, he knows that Timini is the least educated tribe in the north. That's where I was born. I have seen it from my primary school. Throughout my primary school, all my teachers from grade
Mr.
one,
Gabo,
listen,
Mr.
from class 1 to class 7, all are local teachers in the Timini land. So that statistics alone will tell you. So the locals and the Limbas, the socials, the Malingos, the Kuanko, whatever, those minority groups, they are very well educated. That's how I would tell you. And they are the majority in the media, and they are the ones that are spoiling. Okay, look at all the big guns. The one that really cost by the media. Check all of them and all the radios in the media, the broadcasting or whatever. Check their tribes. I have been keen to do this. I tell you this. Check them. All right. None of them is a team. They are either local limba more, local or limba. Now, these are the people who are using the Timinis. You know, that's how the Timinis started. They accept anybody. When you come, I don't know whether because we are poor or we are uneducated. Once you come, you get money, you have education. They say, hey, oh, I'm just going on this not Timini man. We all not the same. They begin to say we all not the same. At the end of the day, the person is either a local or a limba or a soso or a fula. They are not Timinis, but they can speak the language very well. These are the people who are causing the trouble in my country. All right. So
Mr. Gabo,
the conspiracies here. Go ahead.
I don't say don't talk too much, but there is a problem with your statement.
Go ahead.
The problem is, we saw you get the statistics statistics say, Timmy then are the least educated tribe in that country. Our statistics, our facts, our evidence.
Mr. Mankota, I have given you my livelihood facts from when I enter in a Timini. Okay, I call the town. I'll call the town, and you will find out if ever a Fula don't even live there. Local don't live there. No other tribe, only Timinis.
Mr. Gabo.
Yes.
You give me a personal experience.
And it's better than the statistics.
It's not enough for make you generalize because not to out the Sanda no more Timini Dende.
I understand.
Yeah,
that's
so
correct.
Village, if now you're on village, you get a local way how they call them principal, and it not necessarily means say now other parts of the country, Timino the way na principal or Timino the way na educated people. They tell you say one of the most educated tribes na Salon at this time, not Timini them. That I will tell you for free. Well I want to agree with you on one thing. And this na a problem not only for Timinis. It also they na the Mende, you understand? The smaller tribes them don't incorporate into them big tribes. They're like the Shabros. You understand? The Mende tribe. If you ask somebody when a Shabro, it will tell you say in a Mende because it's a bit talk Mende very well. If you ask somebody when a local, he will tell you say in a Timini because it's a bit talk the Timini very well. So this is a natural reactions to people because people want to associate to big larger populace so that they will be more safe. That's why I agree with you. But for say Timini are the least educated tribes from that country, I don't believe so. Until you give me
I'm talking to you about the north and my experience. And Mr. Mankota, me sitting here, I'm more a child. And I find myself from primary 1 to primary 7. And I have given you a clear-cut example. From my primary 1 to primary 7, 7 good years. I have never had a Timini teacher in my Timini land.
Well,
I have
well,
never had a local. I have never had a Timini principal head teacher in my Timini land. So that alone has already sufficed the fact that these
but
people are educated.
yeah, but me
Now,
go tell you,
and the
when I start,
disadvantage about it, yeah, the disadvantage about it is this, Mr. Mankota. These people, we cannot even speak their language. The Chiminiman cannot speak the local, cannot speak the Limba, cannot speak Fula, cannot speak Soso, cannot speak, but they all speak our languages.
I understand that. Now they will
They
not
speak that,
agree with that. We
and
not
they
get this.
cause this problem. They cause this problem.
We not get
Yes,
disagreement with that. I agree with you. We
yes.
not get disagreement. I just want for
Okay.
focus. I tell you, say when I start me class one, we do not be the call primary one. Now class one. Okay, I go to class 6 where I able for seat. Me, I don't call them WAEC. No, WAEC na form. I sit the selective entrance examination.
Exactly. That 7 years. That's what I did too.
Most of me teachers them not timini them. Na maboroka. Most of them
Okay. All right.
not timini them. We
Because
principal,
not Timini land. Now, Maborka not Timini town, right?
huh?
Now, Maborka not Timini town.
Yeah, not timini town. Yeah,
Good.
yeah, not timini town. So
That's
majority
good.
of the teachers they're not timini. The principals are not timini. I don't know now what that they do, but the point here is if we take with personal experience and one for generalize them, we may be wrong because things are different. The way I get
You're right.
experience, the way you get experience. You understand what I'm trying to talk about, right?
I understand what you because we live from different locations.
Exactly.
So you cannot say you will not agree with me, but I agree with you. But so you should also agree with me because it happens to me, and it's my personal experience and your personal experience. So let's go further. So now let's face this fact of this politics because these are the things you bring in the politics. They always say the TV man, them and the man, and they want can't flex the TV man. I have said one time, I really told you that this is not true. The people that were there in charge of this trying to bring this fracas are the minority tribes. Why?
I,
Because now they hold the position
I agree.
and they
I
bring
agree.
this fracas. And I'll give you an example why I say this, the minority people. Now look at just the most recent executive of your party, the Kamakwe Road. Majority, 65% of that Kamakwe Road are Chimneys. But look at the executive. So what do you think they will do? They will try to come to the Chimneys and say, we are Chimneys. For instance, Alex Koroma. He's not a Chimney, but people that say na Chimney man, up to date people that say Alex Koroma na Chimney. Wait, if Papa na Loco, Mama na Limba. It's not like I'm telling you a story that I don't know. I taught the same school for about 3 to 4 years with Alex Koroma and Mama. She was teaching class 2, I was teaching class 4. So
Yeah.
I know these things. These are personal experiences. I
Oh,
know them,
Mr. Gabo,
right?
I,
But
I,
today then say na Chimney man,
I agree
right?
with you. I agree with you. Say,
Right.
um, when it comes to incorporation, I don't know. There is a word where they use for bringing other assimilation. When it comes to
Right.
assimilation, we know say the minority tribes them, then they try for assimilate to the larger groups them, and sometimes not all, but sometimes the minority tribes and them, then they give bad name to the larger tribes. Another problem with that because we all know same that is always the case. Waiting, I just disagree with you for say specifically the Timini now the least educated tribe na Salon. That's why I just disagree with you. But everything
All right.
else,
I don't have a problem with that. But where I come from, the Timinis are the least educated. That I can tell you, I assure you, from my own experience. And
now you say
where I came from, in the
now
Timni land I came from Sanda in general, all the Sanda areas. The Fullers are educated than them, the Locos are educated than them, the Limbas are educated than them. That I can tell you. The
okay,
Mandingos, the Kurankos.
okay.
Okay?
It
Now,
makes sense.
the
It makes
reason,
sense.
the reason, yeah, the reason I'm bringing this is that when people say, "Oh, now the Chimini man, and they don't, then they after, and they don't pick that so, the word that they bring them and they man, you know why? The Chimini man, then first of all, just like I tell you, 95% of them not in the media, 95% of them one day, the APC media, now limbas, locals, few mandingos, few socials, few fullers, now in the media. Chimini man, not in the media. I have an example of radios I can call to you. We had Nasalon, Sembe Pierre, who call himself Sembe Pierre, and the other guy. These two guys are not Chiminis. We had Nasalon, right? Come to London, New York, Maryland, where you live there, where? Somewhere in Maryland. Ibrahim Fona with Quetta, with the cash box. These guys are far from being Chimini. Ibrahim Fona na local, cash box, na Limba, na Neskuruma, cousin in Pekin, Quetta, na Mandingo. That I will tell you, right? When you come to Wuri APC, where they cost them bad cost, in fact, they cost them past Adibayo. That Wuri APC, na Salo, na Sanda, not to Timini, na Fula. So you see the problem, the Kakatoa for the cost, na Mami cost, na Sanda, na Fula. Now come to Adibayo not to Timini. So, the list go on and on and on. All these guys are not Timini. But the Timini, then they use, and the Timini also, then they listen to them because they get away, they get with the Timini, get weakness over these people. You understand, right? Because of the positions in the political spectrum. This is Samura Kamara. It's a local. All these, but they be in the Timini land, people have embraced them. And that's why they make the mistake. But the Timinis, if the Timini would have been problem, now, check Mr. Mankota. The locals not enough, the Limbas not enough, and the Timinis not enough. Which tribe is more populated in the south amongst these people? Which of the tribes? Now the Timinis. They are highly populated in the south and the east. The Timinis. More than all these tribes from the north. So why would we want to cause problem with the Mendi? I'm trying to tell you what is going on. It's a deceiving factor. This is a syndrome which has been planted by the APC. Now, you hear them saying, even the election, why they don't win the election? It's because when you hear them saying, now the majority now. Yes, now so then they say, because they lie to them. They lie to them. From when we born in that country, I know things can they change. We don't say, man, they are the highly populated country. And that statistics, it not change. I don't see it. I don't know if Mr. Mangot, I don't see it. Me no see it.
No.
The statistics for say the Mendes is the highly populated. Mendes is the highly educated. That statistics, if you change, I don't see it. Now, right.
The last census before the bogus Madabio census.
2015. And it's my census. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The Timini followed by the Mendes. Now that census then.
Right, exactly. Well, that's where I want to come to. That's where I tell you the deceive way them deceive them. Now I make they're not hold on. Now I make them not that's one factor where make them not go campaign and the line. They say they don't need them, they don't need Kono because the Timinis are more they are more highly populated than all those. Now they find out that I'm telling you this, that statistics was false. That census was a bogus census. Now I make them not go campaign day. Now I make them lost the election. The second one will make them that they always talk say now we boku. Then I one reason where they and Eskuruma tell them say na them boku. The second factor will tell them say na them boku. When the elections were conducted in 2012 against Eskuruma and Madabio, when Madabio lost the election, then they can count the election at the south. Now Christian have talked, announced the elections. He tells them he said there is no need anymore because the majority now the north they don't already win the election. That's the majority. So you see the deception how you grew up. So they don't count again. They don't the Christian top down wait let them finish their account. He picked the gun, now he go up. He said because this the statistics tell them say that the majority than the other. So no count, no go, no difference. This is the deceiveness of what Adeskoroma been do at the time. Yes, go ahead. Yeah.
Me, say, me na academician, so I like. Okay.
Mr. Bankota, I am an academician. All right. I taught for 15 good years.
Okay, hold on.
And I pursue my education in America.
Like you fact.
And
like you fact. The World Bank. I'm reading right now. The World Bank say the team people are the largest. This is 2023. Not on 2015. No, this is not 2023.
Right. Of course.
The Semini people are the largest ethnic tribe in Sierra Leone. They account for 35% of the total population. Okay, and so the World Bank say go
right. Where did they get? When did they get that statistics? From 2015 census.
No.
2015 census. That was the last census. Now make they not allow let matter you conduct the census. Now make APC not allow that. Make it conduct the census thoroughly. Because that statistics is what they give World Bank. Which World Bank? World Bank don't live in Asalo, Mr. Mankota. It's what Ernest Koroma gave them authentified at the time. Is what, but that statistics was fraud. Why? This is why APC they always say now we win the election. But they don't win. They don't win. They say now they Boku because they come on at the north. Watch that. This is what I'm telling you today. This is a fact beyond all doubt. It's a deceive, it's a quite a betrayal to the Northerners. They are not the majority. Now let's go. Let me round up and we go to our elections. Because this is, let me go back to the election the coup because this all nine they perpetrate then coup then. Now then they try to say and the Northerners then they trace and the Northerners then they do. But me, I don't have a problem with that. I'm a Northerner, I'm a Chimney. I'm just looking at the facts, and the facts will come out. And if Maradona ain't planned the coup for himself, but right now what you will see are the Northerners in the whole, the close people, the close associated to Ernest Koroma, and in the whole. All right, and to say with regards to the prison break, as the conspiracy is going that because Maradona get Samura don't give the list or APC don't request for the people for release because Maradona don't kill some of them, so they don't release them.
Yeah.
And I want to you say when the security breach, Mr. Marcos, I know what is a security breach. You are a computer specialist. When they do the security breach, there are at the same time some people they say, oh, why they run from there all the way for Kana Paneba Road before? No. There are strategic locations they attack. They attack Morningtown, they attack the prison, they attack the main place there, how they call it, where the security breach took place, with our force. Simultaneously, the same time. The reason is no. The same time. The reason I'm coming. Okay, let me finish. The reason is that they wanted to get the people. Freetown not respond. The western area not respond. The eastern area not respond. They went to the prison to open the prisoners to get the people, to get the group, the population they want, the number of people they want. All right, and a lot of them are missing in their places today. Those who are supporting APC. There are people in America who are right now not here. They are stuck in Africa somewhere in the jungle. There are people in Europe who are stuck in the jungle. They are looking for them all over the media. And I tell you, one surfaced today. He traveled from Guinea yesterday, about 2:30. He reached 1:30. He reached in Ivory Coast around 2 o'clock and flew from Ivory Coast to Iceland. And I saw him on the video, on the video.
Who's one on it?
The APC supporters, one of them.
Who's one?
And they thought, Adebayo, he just arrived today in Iceland, he take the train, he go to Holland. All right? And they talk anytime from now to Monday. He said, and the way he's implicated, it came from the Marconi news and the video, the way he implicated himself. He said, oh yeah, what you know, I mean, who's next? No. Well, I don't come back. So he was out. He came with a subway, half inch. I don't know if that's how they call it there. We call it a subway. You know that bread? that long bread, not the food, because we call them Subway either half inch or I mean six half foot or long half foot long or 1 foot long. So
12
he
inch.
came with the half, yeah, he came with the half foot. It's so freaking cold, ice. Can you imagine? That was I was like, why would you drink coke under the cold time and you come in your house already? You have your bread, and under that cold, you come under the cold. Why don't you just get a cup of tea? So that was like, oh shit, man. So he's gonna talk. I listen. I watch him. All right, and there are still others who are in the jungle who are fighting to come. So all these are evidences, and I mean there are various evidence we have. So let us see what Melody is going to say in the next. I think he's saying it now. Whether it's a coup, and those people that are captured, they're going to be investigated. Let's see what is going to happen. For now, I'm just telling you that
Yeah.
um, it is a coup. That I can assure you. And they fail, and a lot of them will be implicated.
No. I agree. I agree. Another make a talk say I say I don't even know why Mother Bill been afraid for this people. But the point is, I want to clarify how to things that what you saying. The first one
Okay.
you say they attack Kenya and they simultaneously. They don't
Yeah.
attack Kenya and they simultaneously. Especially the Panemba Road. The Panemba Road now now late morning because early morning now 1 o'clock, not so. Late night now in the attack day because now morning they attack now the Panemba Road. When the people that they come out now Panemba Road, the videos they will see, it was almost like around 4 5 o'clock, and we know say they attack the Wilberforce 2 o'clock.
Right.
So now that make I even make a question. I question the security. Last week, I questioned the security service. Who side and they when they don't hear this say yes, an attack don't take place now with by force because I know say the radio communication go flow. So then we must understand what they go on. Why then she don't tell na Panemba Road? Then guys then can Panemba Road then can attack. You know side then you know why then can attack na Panemba Road? Some of them when them in the retreat. When them in the retreat. You understand? The retreat, when them in the retreat, now they can open Panema Road. Then go na then go to Kalbatron, then go na Jue, then scatter some of them, then wear inside bush. So but anyway, like what he talks for no more. The investigation needs for go on and try for find out exactly what happened. Who are they responsible? Whether you know APC or SLPP, they need for only accountable. Me not care about that.
Definitely.
Because the stability of the country is better, is far better than anything. Some of we will be in the Panda War, we actually suffer Panda War, and not go ever once for make Sierra Leone get another unnecessary civil war. You know what it? Irrespective of waiting at the political tension we'll get. Okay, so yes, let me give chance that make me as somebody way very pragmatic. When I've been see some of them guys and they on social media, then they bring them their conspiracy theories, ridiculous conspiracy theories. I come out and say, come on, guys.
Yeah. You remember on Saturday when we had Honorable Kemosise, right?
Yeah.
That Saturday, it is that night they attacked in the morning, right? We were on the radio up to 6 o'clock.
Yes.
And by 5 o'clock, in the radio with Kemosise, I made mention these utterances that APC hate Malabio with passion. You Kemosise with my Bure. Oh, Mr. Gabo, no, that's not true. Don't say that. Kemosise up in 5 hours time. Bam! Within that same time. In 5 hours time.
What did the type of insinuate for saying APC? Now
No,
APC.
I'm not insinuating, but a lot of APC people there are involved. But a lot.
Well,
just to say the facts. Let's just say the facts. A lot of APC people are killed. Hey, there are police officers who are currently in the police force. There are retired police officers. There are military officers who are in the military, and there are retired military officers. There are also civilian
Yeah.
people. So it's a 5 different groups of people. Thank God, the Freetown did not respond, and the military, to whatever the situation, they were able to handle the situation. So thank God for that.
You know why I don't want for me to begin point fingers, because it taint
Scenario.
the very importance of waiting happen. For some of
Right.
we when where we get a mind of ourselves, where we dey look at things based on nationalism. We no want for make we begin point finger. And that make even me your party members them where they come up with their conspiracy theorism. I go to the APC for I go tell them say we need to stop this, because at the end of the day, this could be APC government. This is not a Sierra Leonean government,
Right.
not a PDP government. So
No, it's not good to point fingers, Mr. Mankota. That is correct. But
yeah,
again, people say you can tell a right corn by its look.
well, until
Though, Shakespeare, this is Achebe says you can tell a right corn by its look, probably, and Shakespeare said there is no art to tell the mind's construction in the face.
mhm.
And I think that guy toppled it. He said, "Well, you can tell a right corn by its look." If I don't know his mind's construction in the face, but I can tell. What I'm saying here is a lot of that those other side, a lot of them are being involved and have been held.
Yeah, but
That's the only concern I have. But again, we still have more time to go to figure out. But that's a
and,
question there. A lot of them are held.
and that make I condemn Madabio when he meets with ECOWAS. A statement was not when he go out na the public where he make in public statement. It was very nice. He tried for moderating self. He tried for preach unity. But when he meets with the ECOWAS, one of some of the statements the way he puts, call for, and that is very bad, because Madabio is the leader. I know say
What did he say? I saw the grouping, but I don't listen to the meeting.
I dig you. I dig you what he say. Madabio na the leader of the country. Whether somebody lekamo or no lekamo, he is the president of the country. And I always want to make Madabio know say he is the dad, the father of the country. When you be a father, you born boku picking them, some of the picking them are bad picking them. You have to be very careful how you deal with the bad picking them, how you deal with the good picking them. If they just they take because one person do bad, so everybody in the family, you get to punish them, then you will lose fatherhood, because a lot of them they run away from you. When Madabio meets with ECOWAS and Nigerian officials, it specifically say the APC party not they responsible, because then we don't start with August 10. And we may not been there, but the one that we've been in at this program, we don't discuss about August 10 for saying it was a brutal, a violent protest where, by the way, they're not the one the way organized, they're not even supposed to organize them. And before August 10, we all know say the APC party officially pull out a press release dissociating the party from that protest day. Before that time day, now the ITGC, where now Alfred Peter Quentin and I been the chairman of the APC party, he come out and say any protest at this time, where then they make the APC party not to part of that. That doesn't mean say one or two APC folks that when are members, they're not involved. But when the presidents come, it's supposed to distinguish between the party itself and some ragtag members of a party where happen for be disgruntled and go join or organize a protest. That was not a good leadership where the president supposed to do. And at this time, we need the president in leadership skills for make it bring the country together. That is my own concern with the president. That statement was say the APC, they're responsible. It was untimely, number one. Number two, it was desperate and divisive too. You're not supposed to say that at all.
Mr. Mankota, I don't dispute with you. You're right. But you are just the one who mentioned that the very few hours of the coup or whatever we call it, when Madabio come for council, he afraid for saying that. I mean, so, and if you get a part, the part one, I think now is very meticulous. So let's see what he's saying now. I think I have my other phone upstairs. I could have put it up later because I'll catch it. But it's upstairs anyway. I don't want to go upstairs. So I know he's talking now, and he's going to tell us. Trust me, he's going to tell the public if it is a coup, and we will know.
You say he don't say now coup. I don't know how true it is, but in any case, yeah, I want for next president to take this out of malice, out of politics. Because this is beyond politics. Any Sierra Leonean way one for say a better Sierra Leone, say this is beyond politics. This is something that they destabilize the country. So anything where they come for destabilize the country, we all Sierra Leoneans, they're all irrespective that we put we party aside. We all supposed to work together for make sure say that not happen. But the leader,
one thing no more, Now, one thing no more are the advice with too many people there. I don't want to go tribal, but because tribalism, psychological tribalism, have been used by the locals, the limbas, the minority groups in the north for use the too many man psychologically. And I sitting here, at least I can read and understand, educated to some extent, and I'll boast of that. I will not sit down for somebody because people don't educate. You want to use them. I will advise our feminine people, our parents, our sisters, our brothers. This is not you. It's just by default. This is not the feminine man I know, and this is not what I know you. For too long, they don't brand we say we we say we think through. Now go they go so. Do ya? Una the team man there, una sit down, una get away from this thing. This not for we. We know the benefits which there. We don't dey under APC for over from the time when APC was born. We know benefit finance. We know the beneficiaries. Then they use their money they do now for use una refrain. Where education come, doesn't matter how small and little it is better when somebody brings something small and the other one which they don't want to bring up, take it and make use of it. That's all I can tell them.
Yeah,
Keep off from this politics.
Mr. Gabo, like what you talk, the team if this is true, the team need for take control of them tribe.
Exactly.
You have to do it. And I am very much aware of what they talk for say most times people claim for the team not to real team them. Then just the team and then don't use the team so much. The team need for take the team way and no. You know they tolerate rancor. When they say team tolerate rancor at all. So the team need for take control of its own tribe. Make sure they're able to control the narratives about the team. That I agree with you. So now let we go to the comments. Let us start with Michael. Michael Coker say, we don't know who the coup plotters are, so we need to wait for the outcome of the investigation. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
And he also say the president is going to address the nation in 45 minutes, which is almost there. Let's see if
8 o'clock today.
It's 8 o'clock.
Yeah, maybe the time he wrote that was around that time.
Yeah, it's about 8 o'clock now. So let me see if I were able to track any broadcast about. I think let's try AYB. Yeah, so I will track AYB TV. AYB TV. Let's say AYV TV live. Hopefully, yeah. If any of you get a link for the live broadcast, una forward down na the comment section. Yeah. I don't get tired. I don't get the live TV 8. All right. Well, we'll go now. Let's move on. All right. Mama for I say it was a coup attempt, Dr. Mankota. 16 security personnel killed defending the state. Leather Boots, who had participated in all the coups since 1997, finally met his Waterloo. Good dance. Well, we don't know because not able for defending himself at this time. So hopefully,
next one. Hopefully next one.
No, well, not able to defend himself. So whether in have been part of the coup or not, how we were able to tell, able to defend himself at this time. So nothing we can say. All right, Fofana Mohammed say you are right on both points. And Momo Fawai say bring Kemosise to decode for us what he repeatedly said weeks before the coup attempt when he asserted that it is not over until it is over.
I had that in my memory at the time. Yeah, I had that in my memory at the time to ask him that, to explain that when we had him on the radio. But you left him all by myself, and you guys don't help me. And those are the things I forgot. Those are one of the things I had in mind. But he apologized. He apologized to me, saying that I'm too hard on him, so I had to retreat.
I asked him the same question. I think he explained that anyway. He explained that.
Are you there, Mr. Mankot? Can you hear me? You froze?
All right.
Oh, I'm not hearing you. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, internet being messed up. I am sad to see that what happened has become a political spark between the two sides. We need to stop this unnecessary and self-inflicting political crisis. Please, let's find a way to unite. Thank you very much, Sean. Thank you so much.
That's a good one.
We need people like Kunaso to say something, because the dividers them don't take over social media. Every time you go on social media, it's all about division, disunity, and bickering. And that one day no more. Mama for I say, God intervened. He averted a civil, regional, and tribal war. It will have been worse and devastating had the hoodlums succeeded in shifting murder from even the presidential lodge into hiding. People should stop this. Yeah, it was very, very dangerous. A lot of people do not understand that. At that night, I was in one of the events there. I've been discussed with some folks them way. They are not thinking that they understand the implication of that coup attempt. They don't really understand that at all. But thank God, they're useless people that are not able to succeed. Short say, indeed, I am grateful to the people of Sierra Leone for not being involved in their unnecessary drama. I thank the security forces for not being part of this craziness. Definitely. I totally agree with you. Lamin Danke say, Mankota be for rule in the interest of all, not the few. And Momo Fawai say, there will be no Sierra Leone to come back to if the repeat nonsense remotely succeed.
Your internet is messed up.
If it's not stopped now,
Your internet is messed up.
I think say now your internet because you freeze a little bit. I think now you. Me on internet you okay now. You hear me? Mr. Gabo, I think now your internet now you wouldn't call.
Yeah, I hear ping pong pong. I don't know if it's mine or yours, but I hear the ping ping pong.
Me don't look solid. All right. Our man say, I really respect you today, Dr. Mankota. You are a patriotic Sierra Leonean. Thank you very much, my sister. Lamin Danke say, Mankota, don't you think BO has compromised the November 26th incident by accusing the opposition before the investigation? Yeah, I just talked about that, my brother. That was a very, very reckless statement by a president. We at this crucial stage, now ain't supposed to bring people them together. That doesn't mean enough for actually go after the coup plotters them. But there are certain way where you were able to say something where they create more tension. So I agree with you.
Mr. Mankota, what did he say? What did Madam say? Because I had you saying he don't know. He said it's not a coup. You don't call it a coup. What did he say that implicates the
okay. Okay, Madabio, when he meets with the ECOWAS and
your internet has a problem. Your internet,
if not,
your internet has a problem. You even frozen.
But I mean, I'm not sure any froze now. Okay, hold on. If not, the internet get problem,
you frozen. You frozen. You frozen. Up till now, yeah, frozen.
Okay, you hear me clearly?
You frozen. You frozen. You still frozen. Now you are okay, yeah. You were frozen.
No, Mr. Gabo, now I didn't say now you internet because I did monitor the internet in speed. It's solid.
But if I frozen, I will know it. You will know it. But you were frozen. Okay. And I'm talking to you frozen. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Maybe if
I'm moving my head. I'm moving my head. You are frozen right now. Move your head. We don't see it. You are frozen.
No. Okay. All right. I think something with the internet broken. All right.
Now you come up. You get frozen several times.
I move my head. I see myself clear.
Yeah, but earlier on, several times you frozen. You go frozen. And I was doing this. I said, move your head, but no, you get frozen.
Yeah, Lamin Danke say I totally disagree. Lamin Danke, what do you disagree? All right, Michael Coca say Lamin Danke, I respect the president, but I think he was wrong to cast blame on the opposition pending the outcome of the investigation. I will give you that. Yeah, that was something that was very, very problematic for the president. You're not supposed to don't say that. All right.
Mr. Mankota, to be candid with you, as a president, you're frozen anyway. Maybe you hear it. As a president, as you said earlier on, at this point in time, he should be able to know whether it is a coup and who are responsible. He should be able to know. Probably he might not be the right person to say it. I don't know who else will say it, but over a week now, it's going to a week now. Today Saturday, a week. I think he has to come up with something. Yeah. And until you prove him wrong, that's where the question, the investigation is now. Until you guys prove him wrong.
So guilty.
He put the challenge.
So guilty until proven innocent, right? I think
exactly.
I think it turned upside down.
He accused you, guys. Let's say I accuse you, Mr. Mankota. You got to come up here. The reason is I am bold enough to tell you that it is you. Now let us hear from you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, go, guys. Let me thank you. And why? Okay. Mama Fu, I say the area of war will be a child's play for those hell bent on bringing war. Overthrowing these governments through coup is a declaration of war. May God forbid it. We are
Definitely.
accusing because they are one that are on rampage, shouting here and there. No,
You froze. Oh, okay.
hello? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. How a man say, you want me to read that?
No, hold on. Somebody call in 202 520 5689. Now that I think I'm from Washington.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Hey, good afternoon. How are you?
Very well, sir. Thank you. Thank you for taking my call.
Okay.
And I think on a both on insight.
Okay.
The one thing I try to contribute is number one, I want to give kudos to the people of Sierra Leone.
Mm-hmm.
And the majority of the security forces of the country for participating in what's happening within this alleged coup, what's in the going or insurrection, whatever you want to term it.
Okay.
I'm glad for Dandy that we come to interest, not let participate with all. But it is very sad that, especially those of us in the diaspora, don't make this SLPP and APC an original thing.
Yep.
And that is very, very unfortunate. It shows how divided the country don't become. And this is very sad. It's very sad because these are on both sides. It is sad that both the political class and the elite class have put the country in this position on this unnecessary drama that keeps happening for the last couple of years. The effect of this is much more. It's not just a political crisis, but it's also a huge economic crisis for our country.
Yeah. Mm.
Because not only you need to get investors, since we need to produce nothing in our country, anything we can in our country is much more expensive. The ship they will get for come now, they get to pay a higher rate insurance and everything. This is just all nonsense. This is the sad part about all this drama, this political, self-inflicted political crisis that's happening in our country.
So I get a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Caller. Do you need
Yes,
at this time, maybe 2028, we need to find somebody when a uniter instead of the irregular political bickering we go on at the country?
100%, my brother. I believe not just a unite we need someone that is leader in either camp. We need somebody where they look at Sierra Leone first, not APP first, not SLPP, not regional, not tribal, not individual. Somebody where they look at the country, they look at the next generation.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And
the problem in our land is self-inflicted.
Yeah.
These are all self-inflicted.
Yeah, because
there is no reason today where a dollar is 100 times higher than Guinea.
Yeah, it's very ridiculous. It's very unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate. Look, everybody in our region, they left we behind.
Because we dey pamphlet who self.
Would they unnecessary political crisis where people then today na the country people then they suffer. I've been very September na the country, my brother. I went to 4 weeks in the country. Every time I go in the country, it doesn't matter if it's SLPP or APC, everybody they cry how difficult things are.
Yeah.
This is poor, this is rich, everybody they cry how difficult things are in the country. But instead of bold policies, bold workable policies, we go elevate our people, we go bring hope to our people, we go start the transition to change to come out part of this darkness we they pass, but instead we go darker, we go deeper into this hole unnecessarily.
Well,
At the place,
first of all, I just want to thank you very much. But the last word I want to tell you, now we when as Sierra Leoneans them, now we for force them kind thing the way they talk about so. For make we unite, Sierra Leoneans and them get for force them. The politicians them, they know they force them because then they benefit from the divisions they will get. You know, so me and you and other people them now we supposed to force so that unity good in that country. I thank you very much, my brother, for call.
I respect that, but let me just say this last part, sir.
Okay.
Hence, especially people like you now want to get this platform, and that's why I respect you because you try to be balanced. You know, I wish more of our people would take that line instead of making this just about SLPP or APC or regional thing or conspiracy theories.
Exactly.
Let's unite. Yeah, let's unite, Salon. Let's unite. Thank you, my brother.
No problem. Thank you very much for call. All right. Let's move on. I got for jump some of the what I call you because we did farm. Michael Boka say I hope someone can tell me why the SLPP allow EBK to rule for 11 years with no problem, but the APC have caused multiple problems since BO took power in 2018. Lamidan can say people were victimized in 2018 then just because of their origin from the north, for which some doesn't belong to APC as a member. And Big Show say, when it comes to education, I disagree with you that the Mendes are mostly educated. Mr. Kabuna, you get this one. So
it's up to him. In my books, in my school days from primary school, I have that and I conceived that up to this point I'm talking to you.
All right.
When you come to the statistics for the teams and the men.
Okay. But you're not giving no statistics here we'll wait for them. Anyway,
yeah. And the archives, the books of Sierra Leone, when you go to school, that's what they teach you. And up to date. They don't have not changed that yet.
Give me record.
Mr. Marco.
Just give me
All
record.
Right. I will.
Okay. All right.
What is the implication about that? Whether they are more educated or not, that's not the thing. The thing is, let the local limba, the social mandingo stop imitating the Timinis and pose as if they are Timinis, causing trouble in the country. They are not Timinis. The locals and the limbas, no. They are not Timinis. They happen to speak our language, and unfortunately, we cannot speak their language. All right? But let them stop insinuating trouble in the country and posing as if they are Timinis. They are not the Timinis.
All right. Well, you need to take charge of your tribe because that's what
we're gonna do.
Timini from the other invaders, if you not so you call them. Anyway, our man say it's simple, Mr. Coker. SLPP respect democracy and they are law abiding. EBK term was 5 + 1 = 10, but he was allowed to be in the throne was 11 years. Actually, it was not 11 years. We get for be sincere here. Yes, he had a few months, but not 11 years. So let's be clear here. Okay. 11 years and even wanted to extend or change the constitution, if not because of Lahai Lawrence Lima that stamped his feet. He will have ruled for 12 years. Well, the same Lawrence Lima now when I don't kick now those who. Sorry for that anyway. Mama for I say Southeast will never start a war in Sierra Leone, but are capable, ready, and willing to face one brought upon it. May it not happen. Lamin Danke say, una make we find a common language in Salon to avoid this tribe sentiment as the Western world countries just speak one ethnic group. Well, in the South Africa and even East Africa, they get a common language with them called Swahili. So we can send one. Hawaman say, oh yeah, the Southeast have foundation. Wow. Big Show say the Sababu education program was taken to the north part of Sierra Leone due to lower educational participation in the entire country. Hawaman say,
we have Sababu education, exactly. Now we get at the north. Sababu.
I will forget.
Now we go through the education. Now Sababu education we get. No, it's true. Trust me. Now the north, now Sababu education and they do. Yes.
Hawaman say, thank you, Mr. Kabo. You are right. Yeah, now it is supports Mr. Kabo. Mr. Kabo not bring any fact it. You don't begin from.
I am quite right.
Kabo is making statements with no evidence. Exactly, Lamin. The man no evidence. We want evidence. Hawaman say, you will never accept the truth, blind man. Michael
Never.
Say,
Never.
Lamin now one person way APC don't brainwash my sister. I will not waste my precious time on you.
Now that's so soon. Now that's so slow down the fact.
Well, anyway, some of them that just what them call them. Then they pan them back and forth. Joe Bokari say, thank you for being brutally honest and saying the uncomfortable truth, Dr. Mankota. He was disputing the fact that it was a coup. I hope he was coming around to accept the evidence that it was and is a coup. The semantics used initially was that it was an implicit coup. Exactly. Madabio was never afraid of describing it as a coup. Perhaps your definition of a coup is a direct attack on the presidential resident. Well, I am correct because now Madabio also accepts say na a coup. Why I been say it was an implicit coup because they say na a security breach. Well, I was defining a security breach. A security breach of that nature is implicitly a coup because the only thing where Madabio left it not be one for me for call that word coup, but implicitly not a coup. Now that I've been trying to talk about. Bokari say the stability of the country takes priority over and above the interests of a small and core group of the APC. APC. Joe Bokari say most of the people involved have very strong link to APC. It is not an issue of pointing fingers. Citizens are not stupid. They know the membership of the coup plotters and their associations.
Exactly.
Joe also say you have no right to condemn Madabio. You do not have access to the sensitive information he has. Well, I'm not condemning Madabio, or if in a media talk to him, I not condemn Madabio. I just say why not be, because if me come out, me na APC. You see how other APC then they try for define or try for stage manage or try for muddy the water about this incident. Me, I come out plainly. I say, hey, this is a coup. So, Mr. President, just say a coup. That's all. It's a coup. If me and other parties are big as them, I would been come say, no, Madabio now stage manage this. This is not a coup. But me now one of the first people them we acknowledge this is a coup. As I don't understand what thing they go and I say it was a coup. Anyway, So not angry for me again. If na me in the pound, because I already don't say na a coup. I say a coup before even Madabio say a coup. Before even the information minister say a coup. You see? Joe Bokari say, what will you expect the APC party to do? In the circumstance they had to distance themselves, there is no prospect of Madabio appeasing the APC as long as those corruption cases are unresolved. Ajibu Janoti, he blamed the APC for the imbroglio of November 26th. He further supports his position by referring August 10 protest and claim the APC is responsible. That's exactly what I've been talking about. What Mr. Abu say, it not being read.
But he's right. You can fool people all the time, but you not fool them at a point in time. We all know the people are not fools. It's the man of that.
Okay, then say the pardon talk. Hey, can you send me the link if you're able to get the link? It said the pardon talk, coffee order still there. I get I've been just one for broadcast and I have for we review as them for make them able for find them. Ajibu Jalo say we have not heard from Quetta, and that is strange. But we have also not hear from his comrades Ibrahim Fofana and Catchbox. Something don't sound right. Yeah, you see, but Ibrahim Fofana in number. I've been there time before, but I don't know what's now.
Let me say this about Ibrahim Fofana and the Catchbox. They came up twice already, but they playing the Roman fool. You know what I mean? They make it like as if they are not concerned. They try. In actual sense, I think to me they shouldn't have come up, or maybe they came up, but to me I think Mr. Mankota, if they also sound wanting and they look wanting because this guy was their counterpart. You understand, right? This guy was their counterpart, did things together. They were talking all the time, and they were all in the same soup, the same bowl of soup. So if one has gone and they say they think if anything, trust me, and let's see how the investigation goes. They will bring them in. Just like one guy whose name is Salifu, who was advocating the same day the incident happened. He was advocating for Soriba. You know the guy they catch that was caught, Soriba, one of the securities of Anes Kuruma. He was advocating the same day, and he said he was on the phone with Soriba, and Soriba told him, "Oh, hold on, I hear something like some noise," and he told Soriba, "Be careful because you guys, you guys are so and so." But I'm like, boy, you come out to a radio, they write, it says UK and I, APC UK and I. He was pleading to the public the same day. And on the banner of APC, before the word APC, it says level 3 activated. And I was like, this guy he's in America here. He said he went to the same school with Marabio in the American University, and he's appealing that this guy is innocent. I was like, boy, I wish we can get that phone from you. The same hour the incident was on. If they cut off when the incident was on, he said he don't hear the guy again. He tried to find out. He called me, I don't hear him. I said, we need that phone because we know what you are discussing there with that guy that same night. So and Ibrahim and Koita, Ibrahim and this guy came. They said, we are calling him. We're calling him. He don't pick up. Maybe he gone to work. He did it. I'm like, these people are fooling the public. They don't know they are also implicated already. If Koita is out and he's out there for this purpose, and if he's caught, they will get them too. They've failed to realize that. That's all I have.
Fofana Mohamed say, very important discussion tonight. Peace be to all Sierra Leoneans. And Philip Bangura say, coffee still in place. And our man said, the address live broadcast is finished. Coffee remain till we comb the city.
Okay, that's fine.
Joe Bokari said the APC leadership had declared that they will make the country ungovernable in 2018 during the election. Samura vowed to destroy the country if Madabio won. there were tribal slurs against Southeasterners. And after the election, Samora and some APC social media bloggers started pushing the narrative that the election was rigged. These narratives are very unhelpful for national cohesion.
Yeah, Mr. Mankota, having mentioned this rhetoric which this guy was talking, which I believe is in place, let's look at the other side from the north and the other side to the south. Let's hear the rhetoric the Southerners have used against the Northerners, and more so the mandate, because those rhetorics that were said, and I stand here to vow that, and I stand here to defend the Timini people. Those people who use those rhetorics are not Timini people. They happen to be in the north. They speak Timini, but they are not. And I will bite anybody for that. I will fight tooth and nail to prove it to them that these people who use this rhetoric, they are not Timinis. And if they are not Timinis, let us hear the rhetoric the mandates use against the Timinis. I never had them though, but they have a lot.
To be honest with you, the Timini and the Many, they don't get no problem.
Trust me.
They don't get no problem.
They are not the problem.
Demented. Now, few folks were demented. Now, then the politician, and then they try for bring this insinuation for say Timini and Many, they get no problem. We don't get no problem.
There's no problem.
All right. Now we go to Ajibu Jallo. The president is done speaking. The major part of the speech is that full investigation will be conducted wherever the evidence lies. Okay, that's good. My book as a man, your internet is fine. You see, I tell you, Mr. Abu, I say my internet is fine because me get me get internet monitor na me system. If the internet they go down, it is signal. It will tell me say the internet dip and go down. But everybody,
as long as you get you, yeah.
All right. Ajibu Jallo said Koita was named and we have not heard from him. It is strange that we have not heard from his social media friends Ibrahim and Cashbox. I think we'll be on talk about this already.
Yeah, they don't talk 2 times. They said they're going to talk against them.
In his speech just now, the president called it a coup. He did not lift the curfew, which is an indication that the security is still fragile. And Hawa man say even a baby that was born this morning knows that that is the opposition that with the unrest. Is this 19 man because say sang.
Sang.
All right. Well, it's I think Gallo say Mankota's connection is fine. Yeah, maybe connection. Well, Mr. Gabo, I think this has been a very good discussion, and okay. I get a lot of more. I think Gallo said the Minister of Information, CDS, and President has called the imbroglio a failed coup in national TV already.
Well, I tell you, say, Mr. Mankota, they fool are they educate party TV man. You read the big language where Mr. Jallo be talk. Na TV man, na Sanda Manu. Jerian.
All right.
Nami komane.
All right. Dr. Mankota mentioned the Timini people when it comes to the other involvement in the nation's skirmish, especially aligning the APC membership. Think it's wrong. I did not mention the Timini. Maybe now Mr. Gabo will talk about. Me not mention Timini. Now Mr. Gabo now bring Timini. Say Timini, the least educated and now the least educated tribe in the country. I disagree with him. I say no, that's not true. So we came up to common ground. He say na Sanda. So if na Sanda no more, I say okay, that's okay. But me not talk about Timnio for this kuya. The one they wouldn't do so far. It not mean say because they call somebody Kamara na Timni. Even Mende we get Kamara. So sometimes we can misunderstand when they say Kamara or Ture, they say na the not. that's I don't think say that's actually correct. All right. They say, but because the higher ups of the APC just don't know how to let Mada understand that as the president, he should see every Sierra Leonean as an individual citizen, not as a certain group. No wonder the deep divide, and that is his tragedy all along. Musa, no. Lamin Nyandebo from Phoenix, Arizona. Everyone's hands is there in this political divide. Both the APC and the SLPP have committed heinous crimes and have killed innocent people. This is just my opinion until we are ruled by a minority tribe. But a minority the tribe, they rule we all along. What is your problem, Lamin? Tell me which time when you say majority tribe rule. I don't know about what's your name? Albert. I'm calling Albert Magai, right?
Not Shabros. They are all Shabros. They are all Shabros.
Yeah, exactly.
The Magais are all Shabros.
Mr. Nyandebo, no major tribe no rule in Salone too. None, absolutely. The Mende do not rule it, the Timide do not rule it. But all the time, na the Bogi men them. They don't rule it. You don't know that. Well, wait. 2028 where at the contest, will they take back with tribe?
And you are what?
Me not Timini, you don't know that.
I just asked a question. I don't know. Because I don't hear one Limba man they call you me Limba brother. Don't worry. I don't hear him over 5 years ago. Now this media.
Me not Timini.
So
that's my opinion until we are ruled by a minority tribe in that country. Peace will be elusive. We are divided along tribal lines by two most populated tribes, Timini and Mende. They will continue to accuse each other, and we will continue to vicious cycle over and over again. Mr. Nyandebo, no major tribe, no rule Salonese. So all these problems are na minority na then the rule Salone and then they cause the problem. And the major tribe them then they support because then they allow for men then use them. That's the condom. Now wait. That's the condom. All right, Musa Content say Mada Bio will never make a good president because in the first place, his intention was never commensurate to that of a good president. That is why he started in the wrong footing. Say hi to my brother on your screen. Mr. Gabu, then say hi. Michael Coca, what about Creoles in terms of education? Mr. Gabu, now you get that question though, because me not say one tribe.
Yeah, Mr. Mankota, what's the question?
He say, what about the Creole? In terms of education.
Well, I was actually talking about the protectorate. You know, but it's okay.
Mr. Kote say, Dr. Mankota saying that we the citizens have to unite to change the politics or the status quo of politics thinking will not be realistic if the ordinary citizen don't have a leadership to lead the way. Hey, Musa, let me put me on. You get one powerful leader, and I mean this. Oh, Mr. Gabo, now you are clear. Yeah, you mute yourself. Yeah. Oh, you don't go off back. Okay. You mute. Hey, Musa Conte, do you support me? If you support me, when they get a leader where they can unite the country. Musa Conte, for support me. Mr. Gabo, you mute, so you they laugh, but we know they hear yourself.
I know. My wife is telling me we're getting ready to go to New Jersey. I gotta go ready. That's why. Don't worry. Go ahead.
No problem. Anytime when you're ready, you just go. Now, don't know where they can also it.
Right.
Okay, John J.B. Conte. Honestly, I don't understand what Mr. President said today. Well, until I didn't have the program, I will listen later. Mans Abu say, we stand united in prayer for the progress of Sierra Leone, and may those who seek to disrupt its peace and stability face the consequences they deserve. President Bio remains the unwavering hope for all Sierra Leoneans, and nothing will deter or alter that fact for the next 4 years. Mansabu say the president's address assures us that all measures will be taken against those plotting a coup, and he urged all Sierra Leoneans to abide by the law. Together, we will ensure justice and uphold the city's government. Lamin Danke, Bio na a disgrace. Lamin Ion, it don't feel bad like I don't know. Anyway, never mind. Musa Conte say if Joe Bokari say most of the people referred to as coupists have strong link to the APC, is it okay to you if one also say most of the military and others that engage in the fight have strong link to SLPP? Will not stop. So we need an independent counselor to investigate since August last year, including the elections and the attempted coup. We need justice for all those who died. Shaw also say, please stop the ethnic description. Let's qualify them as Sierra Leoneans. Mata Bangura is watching. Fatmata Adiatu Kamara. Good afternoon, Dr. Mankota. Hey, good afternoon. Well, Adiatu Nami Pikin, actually. So, Michael Mankota, you will lose miserably to Osamu in 2028. And they win. You know why they win? Because that time we don't sanitize the APC party. Remember, the election of the flag bearership is only after the lower level election. So that time we don't sanitize the APC party. So everybody they go try in luck. If I lose, Osamu actually no they contest again because come on, Osamu let go, come on, the pardon let go blow. You don't contest 2 times.
No, Mr. Mankota, it's still legible to contest.
Now, not begin that.
It's still legible.
Not interfere with internal problem. Not interfere.
But it's legible. He's legible. This is from the PRO.
Mr. Gabo,
I'm telling you. Yeah.
Mr. Gabo,
yeah.
The APC party na internal issue. Never. Wait some more. Osamu they go sit on sample. They wait for make the young generation then take over. Anybody at the back now, it supports we by God's power. It supports me now. Our man say, Mr. Mankota, with my observation, I don't think APC will allow you to be in that party. I am already an APC, so what do you mean? I don't know APC for the past 20 years. Most of them they go and holla about APC, so some of them sometimes are new recruit them. You know APC for 20 years. So
where Osamu joined APC when?
Osamu?
2017, I joined APC. Osamu joined APC 2017.
Exactly, Osamu joined 2017. You see? So I even
in 2018 he become a flag bearer.
Yeah.
2018 become a flag bearer. 1 year.
I even senior to Osamu for make you know that. So our mans, don't worry, the APC party they sanitize and the APC party they pick the best person for Salon. And it happened for this year now, Dr. Mankota. Una play for me. Alright, Fatma adhere to Kamara say I love watching your show because I hear everyone's opinion. Yeah. Very, very tolerant. This show is very, very tolerant. Michael Goka said Team A is busy putting modalities in place to anoint Osamu.
Which team do you belong, Mr. Mankota?
Huh?
Mr. Mankota, which team you belong to?
Me, I don't team APC. I don't team APC. Shall say, Doctor, with me as one of your advisors, we will build a grassroots campaign that will go directly to the people. The truth will prevail. Thank you, man. Now, can I answer for now? Can I camp? Now we go change something as alone. That God's power.
That's correct. And that now the time when they put APC and SLPP together.
Mr. Gabo, APC, they elect me as the next flag bearer. By God's power, we now wait.
So that's what I said. That's the time APC and SLPP they come together because I will vote for you too.
No, if me be the flag bearer of APC, now landslide victory. Now I get landslide. If me be the flag bearer, because both the APC and the SLPP, then they accuse me.
Right.
The SLPP say me are too. The SLPP then get respect from me, and they talk the truth sometimes. So the
SLPP they respected. SLPP they respect anybody.
Come on, Mr. Gabo. They don't respect us, Samu.
You get respect, man.
No.
See, even I because Dr. Samura, now we sorry for Abbas. But always because we president. Now SLPP they sorry for Samura Abbas. But always about because we president. You they just don't cause and tutor. We they don't cause them for 6 years, but still we sorry for Sam.
Look,
that's how we are.
Our man said, please don't try. You are young to die.
Everything they kill you.
They're not gonna kill me. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we've been on the program for the past 2 hours exactly. So now we'll get for stop. And I just want to thank everybody for, well, Mr. Kambo, first of all, your last word before I let you go, then let me do my closing remarks.
Oh, well, my last word is about my wonderful, most respectful, most hardworking tribe, the Timinis. When I don't listen to what the media boys they had to say. If we not check them, not to Timini, but them all. Now people the way they pay, then they not pay, they speak with language, but not to Timini man them. Then they pay them. Now walk, then they walk. When I don't listen to what they say. When I don't say, we not get problem. Now what could they work? We get business now, Kono, we get business now, Mende line, some fine houses, then they not stand down at the north, not through Mende line. And some of we uncle they don't go married, they don't stay there, they don't born picky then day. So we are not going to expect me for make we say would they affect them or then they affect me. But what you will be obvious is then when the way they make now affect them and they we go and fetch them first. Now start first now the north. Una then look or then the bad them and they go so they have like and then we fetch them and they now start the fetch from we shop first before we go now other person in land. We go fetch her. So do you not listen to that? And that last word they get for.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, Musa Conte he said they call me next week for tell me what in I stand for support me. Musa Conte, call me because I didn't put me exploratory team right now. I need brains them way get for sit down and make me strategy for me. So call me next week, okay? No problem.
So really? You know it. I don't want to use your Mr. Angota. Let's go. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to take this opportunity for thankfulness again once more. Last week was very, very difficult for Sierra Leone, and anybody when I Sierra Leone, and I'm talking about patriotic Sierra Leonean. Okay. You know, go tolerate waiting happen at that country on the 26th of November. It was very, very dangerous. And because they urge everybody, irrespective of who you did. Musa say, if I support you, Sanda will be for you, no SLPP.
Exactly. And no APC. Sanda. Oh, wait. Musa, I need to talk to Musa Conte. That's Musa Conte?
Yeah. Musa Conte na Sanda you come out.
That be Baba Rally. After you know one talk and when they had for me. Your sister tell me that I said Musa Conte always take listen to you. But not they tell you say you know. That be Baba. Same town, same village.
Now, one of the free soldiers they looking for go campaign na Sanda by God's power.
He dey laugh Musa dey under. He dey laugh. I don't know say today na the Musa. They laugh under. Then they say they ask for her from his sister. Yeah.
Yeah, he said that's the younger brother.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, you know. You know what we're talking about.
This opportunity for thank you all for kind of the program. As always, when I share this program, I know say a lot of programs and they go on. Some of majority, maybe 99% of some of them programs, and it's all about partisan politics, partisan bickering, divisions, and all those type of things. So the only at this time, the only platform we're actually neutral, we may know of for now, we're actually neutral, irrespective of the host affiliation na this platform, and we're actually educating because when we then at the program, we know they only try for talk about the politics of division. We they try for tell you what Sierra Leone need for make we able to come together and go before. And this again can program here. A lot of them are supposed to go watch, especially at this crucial stage. Okay, so una watch next week the same time. The same place, Mr. Kabo. It's been a pleasure again coming to the program today, and for this so many crucial things. Them, I really appreciate everybody. All the one them way give them comments. I appreciate una. Una make me self they learn a lot because when them comments here, then they come. I able to learn from them comments here. So the comment them very very important for me. Especially the dynamic nature of we politics nowadays. There are certain things where they go and where me not able to know. If you know that you didn't have this program, bring and come out. Let's discuss that. Let the other people be able to benefit. Now we forget a little bit this partisan gerrymandering way with the power all the social media. For the past 6 years, it not benefit you. It not benefit you at all. In fact, it is just a drift the country more and more. So sometimes I think it is time for make we reflect with behavior whether it's good for the country. If it's not good for the country, let we try for change them. So now that one the number I get for una, and I go see una back next week, the same time, the same place. Good night.